Films with truly powerful, thoughtful, and genuinely interesting plots can be counted on one hand in the last 10 years of cinema. While it's certainly fashionable to delve into the depths of history and then use both hands and even call a neighbor, I still suggest not going that far, especially since if you lower the bar, there will be plenty of good films available today for this kind of selection. Horror films might not be the type of films you'd expect to see in a selection like this, but Don't Breathe isn't exactly about fear, but rather about nerves. The film became a hit with a $10 million budget, grossing a whopping $157 million. Its success spawned a sequel in 2021, but the original remains a cult classic for its suspense. It begins with a trio of small-time thieves, Rocky, Alex, and Money, planning one last heist to escape Detroit poverty. Their target is the home of a blind war veteran rumored to have a large sum of money hidden away. Once inside, they quickly realize the old man is no helpless victim. He turns out to be a former Marine with keen hearing and deadly skills. When Money dies and the house turns into a trap, Rocky and Alex realize their loot isn't just money, but the key to a dark secret the veteran is guarding in the basement. Now, the goal isn't just robbery, and to see, well, the claustrophobic atmosphere of the house with its creaking and shadows only intensifies the feeling of hopelessness. This 2019 science fiction drama takes us to a near future where humanity is exploring space. Ray McBride, a stone-faced astronaut with iron self-control, receives a top-secret mission. His father, the legendary Clifford McBride, disappeared 16 years ago during a mission to Neptune exploring extraterrestrial life. Now, strange energy bursts threaten the solar system, and their source is his father's very project. Lima Ray embarks on a solo journey across the moon Mars and deep space to find Clifford and stop the catastrophe. But the closer he gets to his goal, the more the truth about his father's mission and his own detachment is revealed. This meditative science fiction with stunning visuals. James Gray transforms space into a cold but mesmerizing space, from lunar chases to the red path of Mars. Brad Pitt delivers a wonderful performance as Ray, and his restraint conceals the turmoil within. You can almost feel it in every glance. The film received an Oscar nomination for sound and was praised for its visuals. This 2014 dramatic film by Miss Chazot, who later gave us Lola Land, tells the story of Andrew Neiman, a 19-year-old drummer who dreams of becoming a great musician. He enrolls in a prestigious conservatory where he falls under the wing of Terrence Fletcher, a brilliant but ruthless conductor. Fletcher sees potential in Andrew and recruits him into his orchestra, but instead of supporting him, he begins to humiliate and push him to the limit, yelling, throwing chairs, and forcing him to play until his fingers bleed. Andrew, obsessed with proving his worth to himself and his teacher, sacrifices everything: friendship, love, and health. And their confrontation turns into a battle of wills where the line between mentor... This is not just a story about the pursuit of perfection, but the question of what greatness is worth and who has the right to demand it. Is Fletcher a tyrant or a genius, forging Andrew out of pain, a victim, or an obsessive willing to do anything? The plot balances between inspiration and nightmare. Christopher Nolan's historical drama from the year before, based on the book American Promise, is exactly what it looks like. It won 70 Oscars, including Best Picture, out of 13 nominations. Its budget was $100 million, and its box office revenue nearly $1 billion. It's a film for those who appreciate grand stories about people who change the world and their inner struggles. It captivates with its power and makes you think about science, war, and humanity. It immerses us in the life of Robert Oppenheimer, a theoretical physicist known as the father of the atomic bomb. In the 1940s, against the backdrop of World War II, he led the secret Manhattan Project at Los Alamos to create a weapon capable of ending the conflict. The plot unfolds on two levels: the tense race for the bomb, where Oppenheimer and his team grapple with scientific and moral dilemmas, and his post-war downfall when he is accused of sympathizing with communism at the 1950s hearings. It's a story of genius, responsibility, and the price paid by a man who changed the world. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Martin McDonagh's 2017 tragic comedy is for those who love stories about strong people who break the system but still remain vulnerable. The core idea of Three Billboards is its humanity and unpredictability. It's not just a story of revenge, but an exploration of pain, forgiveness, and redemption. The plot breaks expectations, replacing the clear dividing line between good and evil. You see people broken by life but capable of change. The film begins with Mildred Hayes, a mother whose daughter was murdered 7 months ago. The police found the culprits and the case stalled. Tired of waiting, Mildred rents 3 abandoned billboards on the outskirts of town and places provocative messages on them, accusing Sheriff Willoughby of inaction against her actions. Ebing, some support her fight for justice. Others, including Deputy Sheriff Dixon, see this as a challenge to order. As the situation escalates, the secrets of the residents are revealed, and Mildred goes to the end, even if it means burning everything around her. Well, that's it with an interesting movie. I hope you liked the video. Click like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet.